Toledo, Ohio. We're playing Fortnite tonight. We got some couple topics for you. We're going to be talking about music, modern art. We're going to be complaining and gaming at the same time, because this is gaming while complaining. We got a couple people here. We got myself, right. Jen Ray, TK421, Sean Stewart, otherwise, and you can also listen to.
All right, so we got Demetrius here, also known as the Blood Wolf Angel. You know, love that PS4. And at the moment in time, our third speaker is unavailable, but he will be coming in shortly. Till then, we'll get this topic started.
No, hold on.
No,
hold on. No. We gotta wait for the introduction. You know, if we're trying to be professional about this, you know.
We try to be professional about it, but you know, the third person ain't never wanted to be professional about this.
The third person is always busy and occupied with whatever he needs to do.
Every single time.
Yeah, you know.
Hopefully our viewers will love to see, you know, we're gonna try to keep this fun. While I insult our third person throughout the video. No, one of these days we need to give away prizes. We need to give away a prize.
You got the money for a prize?
Let me just get like something small, and just like all the viewers will do like one thing in the middle of the video, and we just be like, okay, for all the viewers that, you know, got this, told us what we did towards this time or whatever, we just mailed them a prize. Something small to start off with. People like free shit, right? Y'all like free shit, right?
I like free stuff. Free stuff is
everybody
good.
likes free shit. I like free shit. You like free shit. You like free shit, right? Alright, so people, this is our third person.
Yes, I like fish. I just have fish.
Oh. I mean, I don't like fish, actually, so...
Oh, well...
Hello, Maxwell. Oh, I'm Maxwell.
Oh my god! Oh, see,
way to go! Way to go! Good morning, USA! Good evening, everybody. We got Maxwell Destroyer out here.
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, he's just back from his thing. I'm getting the link up to the Facebook page. I'm trying to notify everybody that get to be watching and all. But like I said, we're going to be talking about modern art and music. We're going to be complaining about that.
I like music.
Yeah. So, I guess we can start about music.
Start about music while we get this going.
So, music, we got problems.
Why do you say that?
Because there's a lack of effort in the music industry, and everybody's still profiting. This is a problem, you know.
Right? I should be able to put out a song and be like, all right, this is decent. Let's make some money. And I can't make no money. But Little Uzi Vert, and if you seen my Facebook, people, then you've seen the post that I put up. Little Uzi Vert, and everybody looking at him like, nigga, what?
Okay, this is what I say about that. I think it's beating. People they coming up with their own style. The only problem with it is people riding trends. That's the only problem with it.
These trends are crap.
It's showing me is that, you know, it's showing me that everybody has creativity. That's what they got. I don't see a problem with it. You can't. Some is better than other. But like, if people just kind of took a step to following each other's trends, then I think the quality of music would get better.
See,
but it just those people has creativity. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it's about creativity. I don't think it's a show of creativity, because you got a lot of these, especially in the rap industry. They say the same three words, and they'll say it with like a different tone, and then you'll catch them like they think it sounds sweet, but all they gotta do is just put a nice beat behind it, and they just like, I don't know. They like, brushing my hair, yeah, brushing my hair, woo, brushing my hair. Just like, come on now. That's not cool. That's not creative. Or they'll use this mumble rap stuff, and yeah, like some of it is cool because some of it you can look deeper. you can look deeper into like into the words and what they actually saying, and once you figure it out, like, oh, okay, that was pretty, you know, that was decent, that was interesting of a thing to look at. But a lot of these dudes, like, I don't know these guys. My friend, he keeps sending me these weird videos, and I absolutely hate him. He's talking about something where he's like, I was just like, come on, dude. This is complete crap. This is disgusting, is what this is. Well, this is not music. This is a man who got Skittles for teeth. Like, come on, man. This ain't. I don't even know what's his name. Little Skittles.
No, his name is 69. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, this is what I gotta say about that. You telling me you wouldn't do that if they said they gonna pay you $3 million?
I would probably do it if I would probably do it if they paid me some money. But here's the thing: them getting the money does not justify the quality of the music. So yeah, anybody can go up there and do anything for $3 million and be like, oh yeah, you not gonna do it for $3 million? I would be a liar if I said I wouldn't do it for $3 million. I would do it for $3,000, or like $300. But here's the deal. No, if somebody gonna tell you, get up there and be like, hey, $300, go up there and for 3 minutes sound like a fool, $300. You would lie. You would lie if you said you wouldn't. that's 2 months of car payment right there, or car insurance. Well, no, but what I'm saying is that doesn't justify the quality of the music being good or bad. I don't care if the guy made money doing it. If it's still crap, it's still crap. You know.
Yeah, I'm fully to agree with him. If it's shit, it's still shit.
You're right.
Oh man, hey, that's just one person's opinion.
No, I mean, it might not be the majority, but it is a lot of people's opinions.
I understand that. I wouldn't care if I was the artist. I'm getting paid.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of course they don't care because they getting that $3 million. You know, I wouldn't care if I was getting it. You know, but if I'm forced, I'm not forced to listen to it, but if I keep getting spammed with it, be it via radio or be it via friends just literally sending me the song, it's like, oh, I kind of don't want to listen to this, and I think it's crap, and I won't listen to it. But when people, you know, talk about, oh, well, you just being a hater. I'm not being a hater. I just like music.
I mean, it's
Alright, I'm down.
I still stick with what I'm saying about it. I just think people just are getting creative. It may not sound good, but so that people, they don't always want to go about it in a storytelling way.
No, I don't think it's about the storytelling either, because my friend said that too. I don't think it's about the storytelling. It's more so about like just the quality of the music. Because you can have a good song without telling the story.
So what's your thing about mumble rap then?
Huh?
What's your thoughts on mumble rap then?
I can barely hear you.
What are your thoughts on mumble rap?
Some of it is good, some of it is not.
Yeah, because it's a.
Give me your.
Okay, go ahead.
Your thoughts on bad mumble rap, so that we are on the same page here.
Give you my thoughts?
Yeah, on bad mumble rap.
Before you do that, I'm gonna cut in. Amber Reyes 1987 says, how do you consider the rewards that you need to accumulate pay back to accumulate pay to okay, I'm sorry. How do you consider the rewards that you need to accumulate payback to the record studios?
Is that for me?
Well, it's to anybody. So basically, I'm guessing the question is, how do you consider about the I guess the profits to pay back the recording studio? You know.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see.
Ooh, okay, ooh.
Ooh, Man,
That was
dang, I wasn't
okay.
ready for that.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it either. I'm sorry, Ember, but here we go.
I see what you mean there. Well, then in that case, if I'm a mumble rapper making, I'm getting paid 3 million, and I'm not gotta pay them back. So you subtract all that from it. I'm not buying all these cars and clothes and stuff. Where
Yeah.
most of them, you know, make the mistake of doing. Huh?
Well, how about like the record studio? You know, do you think? Because I don't really know what the question is asking. I'm sorry, Ember.
I'm not fully understanding.
No, I do.
Okay.
With the it's kind of like with what I said. You know, they paying me. They gonna be paying me $3 million. I'm gonna continue to do that. I kind of gotta do what she's trying to ask, like with that $3 million, and then the mumble rap. She's in a way saying, you know, you gotta pay him back. Are you really making that much money? You know, are you really making that much money
I see what you mean.
Make yourself sound like a fool?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, as a mumble rapper, I'm not gonna be doing what the other people doing and wasting all my money on jewels and clothes and stuff. The shoes, maybe, because I like the style. But I can get most of my clothes from the thrift store and call it a day.
Oh, yeah, I get that right. Yeah, I don't know. I just this whole. Well, that's just in the hip hop industry. I mean, there are other things. So what, like moving on to like another genre of music. So a type of music that a lot of people tend to like, but I absolutely hate, are improvisational comedic songs. I hate those. Like Weird Al Yankovic.
People love those.
Yeah, people love them, but I hate them. You ain't never heard of Weird Al?
No, and because of that, we should play one for the audience.
I will not play it. I will not play Weird Al.
I've never heard of him.
I'll play whatever it is then.
Weird Al Yankovic. It's parody songs. You know, so he'll take the funny songs or funny topics or whatever and just make a song out of it, you know. I find that funny.
So kind of like Lil D.
I don't know who Lil D is. Oh, yeah, almost like that, but like Lil Dicky is the person I assume you talk about, yeah?
Man, I just think...
What? Like, you talking about Lil Dicky, right?
Creativity, man.
Because Lil Dicky, okay, the Chris Brown song. I woke up in Chris Brown's body. Felt like Freaky Friday. Yeah. Okay, so imagine that, because he tells stories in his songs, and he's about comedy, you know, which is good. Because that's the good stuff, you know. But Weird Al Yankovic he takes parody, and the way he does it, it sounds like a Disney song, and I hate everything about it. So when I was taking a ride to Virginia. I was driving to Virginia for fall break at the time, and my friend, he put up a Weird Al Yankovic song, and he put up one about Star Wars, and I like Star Wars. He's like, let's play this song. And at the end of the song, because I was being courteous, you know, everybody can listen to the music or whatever, but at the end of the song, you know what I said to him? I said, quote, "That song, nor any other Weird Al song, will never play in this car ever again."
Open your man. The problem with you are too closed-minded when it comes to music.
No, I'm not.
You gotta think about
I'm not closed. Okay, go ahead.
You can't expect a genre of music to stay the same the whole time. That's a problem with people these days.
No. See that right there is where I'm gonna interject. So I don't expect things to stay the same, because I'm always open to change and stuff. But when the change is bad, I have to call it out. I literally have to. Or in my opinion, in my view, when the change is bad, I think that I have to just, you know, if I don't like it, I would not listen to it. Where I said that song will never play in my car ever again. Or like, if somebody sends me a song, I'll be like, you will stop sending me that music, because I'm not going to listen to it, you know, because it's crap music. I think it's crap, you know. So Amber Reyes 1987 says, "Have you listened to Adam Sandler stuff?" Now I have not listened to Adam Sandler stuff. I didn't know he really did music.
I will just give me a name of the track and I will download it and listen to it tomorrow or tonight actually.
Adam Sandler?
As I'm writing my music. Look out for my album pretty soon, by the way.
Right, look out for my album. Yeah, we getting into music.
Hey, getting it. All right, they are getting into music. Generate TK421 will not get into music. Sean will not get into music. How's that?
Closed-minded fool.
No, I'm not closed-minded. I have no reason to get into music. Another thing is I don't. Well, hold on. So. Amber Reyes 1987 says it's a piece of crap car. It's hysterical. Now I don't know.
What car?
I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about because my car.
Discovery V.
my car isn't. My car works.
A horrible brand. Honda.
No, Freaky Friday sounds like a good song to listen to.
So
right now.
we can go ahead and play that if you want. I'm gonna leave the lobby. I'm gonna leave this lobby because I'm pretty sure people are. Because I'm not playing her. I died long ago. Everybody did.
He died before me.
Yeah, I just kept the conversation going.
Okay.
All right. So while that's going on, since y'all have the better and
All
the
right.
louder devices, who want to play it? That Chris Brown song? Cause I'm kind of feeling that Chris Brown song right now.
I guess I could, but Amber Reyes 1987 says the song by Adam Sandler is called POSCSR.
PCSR.
No, POSCSR.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for the recommendation.
Yeah, let's go ahead and play it right now. And this is a new subscriber, Amber Reyes 1987. So hello, thank you for subscribing to Rake Productions. So yeah, car.
Also go to my YouTube channel too. Don't forget, he ain't the only one that's important here. He just a short little midget that keeps getting lucky. We don't need him to keep getting lucky.
Well, that
Midgets
sucks.
got lucky too much.
Well, that sucks. Thanks for that support.
I'm sorry.
So
yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and look for the song.
LFA. I'm gonna look for the song.
Don't play it on your phone.
Okay, I see it. That's what they were talking about, the piece of crap car. Okay, and this is the name of the song.
Oh, piece of crap. Okay, I understand.
So this is the song.
Man, you sound very flamboyant right now.
Who, me?
Why do I sound flamboyant? How do I sound flamboyant?
You better check that out, man.
You, my friend,
I think I heard this
go
before.
jump.
I didn't know Adam Sandler made music.
Me neither. Okay.
It sounds good.
It's funny.
It's something, all right.
It's different. I'll give it that. What I like, actively listen to it again, like legitimately listen to stuff like this. Probably not. But yeah.
Because you're a hater.
I'm not a hater. It's just my view of music. You said it yourself. It's just one opinion.
Yeah, you said it yourself. It's just one opinion.
Yeah, I'm not bashing on it. I'm just saying I would not listen to it.
Well, I'll listen to it, try to get into it more often, just for the view.
So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close that out. So thank you for that selection, the audience.
We appreciate that.
Oh, you also said art. Style, I consider to be art.
Yeah.
What do you think about the returning style trends? the dad shoes, the big shoes, puffy pants, puffy like
Yeah, puffy
jogger
pants are
shorts.
not making a comeback. Not in this
Yes, they
time
are.
period. In this
Yes,
time
they
period,
are, dude.
where you be
Yes,
seeing
they
people
are.
with that, because last I've been checking,
I
it's
see a
all
lot of
about
people.
the skinny jeans these days,
No,
or
it's
the
not. No, it's
joggers.
not.
It's about fitted clothes.
Take a look around.
I do. Where
Take a
are
look
you
around. No, you
seeing?
don't. If you gonna sit here with a clear mind and say that that's not coming back, then you're not really been, you haven't really been looking.
Okay, all right. Baggy clothes.
It's not homes in this.
You said
That's
baggy
what I'm
clothes, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'll tell you that might be in your area, but around here that you only see that in like certain neighborhoods. But outside of like in the general populace, it's about fitted clothing. We're talking the skinny jeans, the fitted jeans, and your joggers. You know, those are the more. All right, we got somebody.
Run.
Wait. I can. Okay. Did you? Okay? He's on this tree. He doesn't know you coming.
This one? Oh, no, yeah.
Dang, it's another one. It's two of them.
Like my closet.
It's three of them. But that's what I see more so.
In my closet, I got a lot of options.
What do you mean options?
I can switch up for anything. If I want to go with a certain shoe and a certain type of pants, I got.
Oh well, shoes these days are very flamboyant. With like we got colorful shoes, you know, bright colorful shoes. Huh?
The same reason you said I was flamboyant. The hell?
Because you were sounding flamboyant.
And you sound flamboyant with your love and passion for shoes.
Nah, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
Maybe that's the reason why you're single. That's why. But I'm just saying.
Hey, we ain't got to throw the shade on her.
Hippopotamus.
Oh. Hey, go back under the bridge, bro. Stick loving lady. This is what I'm just saying.
I love sticks. At least I ain't gonna sing.
Hey, did you just hear what you said on YouTube? You love sticks, don't you?
I love sticks. At least I won't sing.
Hey, then we got Slurpy McSlurp over there.
All right, we ain't got to throw the shade right now because the audience is out here and they looking at us because they don't have any reference to what we talking about. Okay, so actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring up one of those references. So, all right, so audience out there, anybody who's watching, go ahead and leave a comment if you want. Amber is, if you want to talk about this. So, in our area, I live in the northwestern Ohio area.
Squad.
We say three words. We have three words to describe a beverage of flavored.
Let's bring this up right now.
A flavored drink. Many people call them slushies, ices, or another word, slurpees. These are the three words that we use. Now, Maxwell Destroyer, our other guy here, he doesn't really understand the use of the word. I left the lobby, by the way, of the word slurpee.
Alright.
He thinks of it as a sexual innuendo. So when he was at work, somebody came up to him and said, "Can I get a slurpee?" And he took it as offense. Now, that was his fault for not knowing the word, as according to my opinion. But, you know, I find that one to be pretty funny.
It's a sexual term.
How?
It's a slurpee, Mike. It's a slurpee.
If some random person came up to you and be like, "I want a Slurpee," how you gonna feel?
I would say you can get one at 7-Eleven, man.
Right? Like they at 7-Eleven.
That's why people don't shop at 7-Eleven, because they realize it's a sexual term.
We shop at 7-Eleven all the time.
Y'all don't matter though.
Oh my god.
This is for the general audience, man. They gotta fix this. This world ain't right when you can casually go up there and say sexual innuendo. No wonder they got Trump as president.
See, okay, so Ember Reyes says, 1987 says, I'm more used to hear slurpee or icy.
Thank you.
So they don't even say slushy. They just say that.
Slushy. Oh crap! Here, I got this. Don't take it. Don't take it. Who took my? You, man, you gargoyle, you goblin. Why you taking my horn?
I can't breathe. I'm a gargoyle now.
You know, I'm lumping you in the in the category of gargoyle slash goblin. But I mean, it's called a slushy, not
It's
a slushy.
called a slurpee as well as a slushie.
Y'all are leaving this game. Y'all are leaving this game.
Ooh wee. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I gotta kick you. I gotta kick you.
Here, that.
So yeah, I think it is something weird. Amber Reyes 1987 says the only reason your mind would be there is if you're thirsty.
Thirsty.
I love her right now. I love her right now. Yes, yes, that's exactly why.
Yep.
Amber, I'm going through a transformation, and
Oh well.
you know, normally I would fire back, but you know, you seem like a nice person. You seem like a nice
Why,
person.
why
so
I
I'm
gotta
not.
die? Why I gotta die? Don't shoot me.
It's not in the wrong place. I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird. That's all. I'm not thirsty. Maybe you're thirsty.
Why you gotta be a hater? Why you gotta insult the audience,
man,
man?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You know, for you, maybe you're thirsty. That's. I mean, I'm just saying. If you are, hey, that's you. But I just think it's weird. We call
This
it
is why we
slushy.
can't have good. Why we can't have black people can't have good things.
Well,
No,
I'm just saying.
no, I think
She
that's just.
came at me, so I'm responding. I
That's
still
not a comment.
thank you for, you know, I'm not being offensive. I'm just saying thank you for watching, but maybe you're the one that's thirsty.
Run, live.
I can't. Oh, I couldn't build. But yeah,
thing, you can do
we're
that.
sorry. Building? Yeah. Oh my God, you can go in the bushes. I didn't know that.
Right, you can move around in the bush. I want one.
Do y'all call it pop or soda?
We say both,
Yeah.
It
but
gotta
more
be one
so
or
is
the-
more so is pop, but soda. You know what I don't
gotta
like?
be one or the other.
You know what I don't like is when people say cola. Cola?
What the fuck is that?
Like
They
they say, or
sounds-
Coke. They say, give me a Coke, and they actually mean like root beer or something. That would only make me
Amber, are you
mad.
from Portsmouth? Are you from Portsmouth, Amber? What do you say? Pop or soda?
Yeah,
You
because
sound like you from Portsmouth. What are you doing?
round here is pop. But you'll hear both, but it's mainly
No,
pop.
it's either one or the other.
No,
it's
no,
not.
no.
It gotta be one or the other.
No, it don't.
You're not
See that? See, that's the
you-
problem. You don't. You only use one
are
word.
the
You don't. We don't. You don't
closed-minded one
use all
here.
three. There it is. See?
Close-minded one, bro.
What do you mean? I'm open. We adhere to the good things.
You don't.
Yeah, adhere to the good things. Love the good things. Be a part of the good things.
I ain't even gonna lie. This game is hard.
Are you still alive?
Yeah. No, we
No,
all
I
died.
died.
We died a while
No.
ago.
Oh.
We even
sorry.
left because it was like, look, we said we died a while ago.
Yeah, we're sorry for the crap. We kind of suck at this game. we only got
all
into it.
suck at
This
this
is my third time
Yes,
only
it is.
playing.
In 2
Right?
days,
Yeah.
we played it maybe.
2 days.
Twice.
Level 3 on some weird.
Most people are like on level 50, maybe like probably in the 90s, I guess.
99,
I would
I think.
assume. Yeah. But has she responded? I'm interested to hear what she says. Or is she
Oh.
did she decide to leave?
No, she's still here. She's still here. We'll just wait on it, you know.
Amber! Amber!
Why you gotta be a weirdo? Man, you know something? Hold on. This
What you got to say?
motherfucker right here. This weird ass motherfucker right here always fucking up for black people. He always late to shit. Ain't never on motherfucking time.
Yeah, that's
Can't
right.
never
And I'm
be
proud
on
of it.
time.
Yes, I am on time. I was an hour early to my interview. That's punctual. But parties, I show up 3 hours late and still have fun. What you talking about, bruh?
This is why black people can't have good things.
And I guess we can have good things. We just you talking about me. You need to talk about the other one in this podcast.
What did I do?
I don't know. He done a few things. But we ain't talking about the other one.
No, you. I remember, if I remember right, you said he on female time when you asked him to come somewhere.
I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. It sounds like something I would say, but I don't remember it. Like, you gotta tell me which one it is.
Like when we was talking about, he was supposed to be online the one day, and he took almost an hour and a half to get online. Like you say, you're gonna be ready.
Oh yeah, yeah. Jen Ray be on female time. For all the women out there that take that offensively,
including you,
female
Amber.
time is the actual thing. Where
ain't that right, Amber?
Hey, quit being mean to the audience, goddammit!
I'm not being mean to the audience. I'm trying to
Alright, R. Kelly.
Oh well, we don't need to talk about that one. That wasn't even called for. So, as reference, that he ain't do nothing bad. We yeah.
We don't need to explain why I said that. Just know that I said that.
All right. So define. So Amber Reyes 1987 says define female time. So female time. This is the first time I'm hearing him talk about it. But I assume it means taking your time when you do your stuff, making sure everything is right, because he's talking about me when I do it. So what I do, I make sure I get everything right. I make sure I get everything, nice and good before I go out or do whatever I'm supposed to do. So
that's part of it.
Yeah. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. Just female time. Depending on the woman, you have to either give them an extra half an hour or an extra hour. So they say they're gonna be somewhere at 9 o'clock. Expect them about 9:30.
So?
No, not even that. Not even that. You say y'all going to see a movie or so, or y'all got going to dinner. Y'all got reservations for like 10 o'clock, and you say you ready, and that's 20 minutes, maybe tops for the man. But for the woman, it takes them about an hour and a half, 3 hours, and y'all almost 3 hours late to y'all in the reservations. That's female time.
That's why. Okay, so
listening to their music.
In reply, hey. Okay, so I don't wear makeup, but I do listen to good music. But in reply, Amber Reyes says, "I respect that. I'd rather see a guy put together."
You know what? This isn't clutter.
I want you to hurry the fuck up. Take too goddamn long. We be having plans and you be fucking it up because you take forever.
You a man, man. You can't be doing
You a man.
That.
Hey, I'm doing I'm doing what I No, she says she's quite refreshed. Thank you very much. As for me, she says, as for me, however, I get my stuff ready 2 hours before, and normally ready before my man is. So, yeah.
Good one. Good one. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You like to lie on podcasts. Good job. Good job.
You go ahead and stop.
Oh, you're doing a good thing. I'm proud of you. You know.
Why you make it sound so bad?
Hey, and it just don't sound so bad. But I know she's thirsty.
Why
you need to go ahead.
Yeah, you need to go. Quit being a hater, man.
Ain't nobody a hater. I'm having fun with this. We're having a good conversation. Amber is this subscriber. She she gets involved. We appreciate that. But I'm not gonna stop until she admit it. Nah, I'm just playing.
She says I don't waste time.
I don't either. What you talking about? What was the point of you saying that? You know you take like 3 hours just to get ready. You think that? That's what all females.
Well, I mean,
All right.
we can say like
So-
you know you always late to the broadcast. And whenever
Well,
we
you
get
kind of
mad,
are. You kind of are,
so
sir.
I mean,
Hold on now.
You kind of
Hold on
do.
now. I'm the only one in this chat that has a job. So I work 30 minutes away from where I'm at. So anytime I'm late, I'm either
You was
eating
off
once
to
I get home.
you was at home this whole time though.
Yeah,
You
like
know what? We're not gonna talk about that right now.
no, we kind of are because it proves our point.
Okay,
We kind of
yeah.
are because it proves our point. You was kind of at home the whole time. You was actually pretty late.
Yes,
You
I
was a
was.
good-
Isn't that
you was
the
you
good
was
part about it?
Good majority of time late. I don't know.
Y'all dead already?
We've been dead. We've been dead for a minute.
I died because I couldn't get a weapon, and I saw a dude like breaking the wall, so I tried to bash him in. He pulled out an M16 and lit my face up.
I've
But
already
moving
found,
on
like,
to the
4
next
weapons.
topic. Moving on to the next topic, we're going to be talking about modern art.
So before I say anything, I want everybody to understand this phrase, and I need this phrase to become a thing. In the words of an Alizé, art is a reflection of self.
Style. That's what it is. It's another word for style. Art could be style. How you define yourself, how you express yourself. It's the
Okay.
same way as what you wear. That's
So
what I
if
meant.
if I put you in a pink hoodie, would that reflect how the style, your style?
If that's what I want to wear, that's what I want to wear. You'd be the one that'd be judging me. I wouldn't really give a crap about what you're saying about me. I mean, because your word doesn't matter to me when it comes to what I wear. So I mean, if you judge me, you judge me. I know what I am.
I like that.
Very flamboyant.
I like that. But pushing in on a small side note, Amber Reyes 1987 says there are 3 kinds of late. 3 kinds of late: fashionably late, or obnoxious late, or culturally
Is that
late.
you? Are you obnoxiously late?
No,
Or are you
I am
culturally late?
fashionably
No, I'm talking
and
about-
culturally
I believe-
late.
I
Okay.
am talking
That Mr.
about Amber.
DeMarcus-
Okay, I am
believe
talking
that-
about Amber. Is she obnoxiously late? Is that you? I'm just saying, you know,
We
you.
gonna have that one asshole in the whole. We gonna have that one asshole in the broadcast. Like, damn, we can't keep nothing good.
I am the only one alive, really.
Maybe.
Yes, you've been the only one alive. You've been off in the cut for the longest. I'm surprised you ain't been killed.
Nah, I got like, I'm geared up. I'm ready for a fight. I got like 7 guns.
Do you know how to use
yeah?
those guns?
Yes, I do. At least I think I do. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
We want to talk about that.
But yeah, I think that's what she is. She's that. I know it. Ain't no woman been no time. It's written in the history books. Ain't no woman ever been no time. It's a natural born. Hey, I'm just saying, man. You can't sit here and lie like that. I'm always on time. I don't know
No,
about,
you
I
not.
don't know about what these two say.
Right, we ain't gonna say that now. Yeah, we can't lie to ourselves. We're not gonna lie to ourselves.
No, if you gonna start something, at least be 100. You always
100.
late. You be number
I'm
late
not.
1. Yes, you are. When it comes to late, you the king of late.
Because either I'm sitting here and I'm ignoring your invites, or I'm eating, or I'm on my computer, or watching a movie. Wow, where is everybody at? Oh, but the store.
I don't know, somewhere. But
Oh
yeah,
my God,
back into the art
fast.
topic, eh? At least with modern art, I'm starting to get agitated. I'm not really starting. I kind of always was. So I took a history class. And to answer your question, she says it's either punctual or culturally late, which is completely understandable. Oh yeah, you about to die. It's over.
You did.
It's over. Oh yeah, you definitely did.
You definitely dying now.
But
Watch this man die slow.
I took an art class back in the days of the schooling, and they were talking about like these newer modern artists of the 30s, about the time the modern artist movement started to take place, and this guy named I forget his actual name, but it was something Duchamp. I think it might have been Francis Duchamp, but anyway, you can look it up. Duchamp, D-U Champ, but it's pronounced Champ. But yeah, he would take this crap and just like put all of this collage together, and it would be museum worthy, and it would be like, are we serious? So what he did for one of his pieces, because it's the notorious piece they always hate, and you know art teachers, they want to make everything sound all fanatical and make everything sound like it's more than what it is. I wasn't playing that, so we pulled up Duchamp stuff, and Duchamp, one of his pieces, he took an old urinal. Like, I swear to God, this man took an old urinal.
I remember that piece.
He took the thing, wrote his name on it, and turned it 90 degrees, and called it he called it something new. He said it was a fountain. And he got the stuff in a museum. At that point, when I learned that, I wanted to like just straight up kill everybody at that point, because of like, come on, if that's art, if that's museum worthy, for you to take a literal urinal and go ahead and put it in a museum, that's a problem for me. Like, if somebody would have came up to me in my museum and said that this deserves to be in your museum for $3 million, you know what I'm gonna do? We about to fight.
No,
Right? Yeah, we fighting.
What? Take his legs?
It's abstract.
No. You're not gonna give me that. You're not gonna give me that. If I can go, no. If I can go, because he picked it up at a thrift store. That's how I know that this was crap, because it was literally in the book. It was literally in the book, the history book. It said that he went to a thrift store, wrote his name on it. No, it's not. No, it's not. He went. Okay. Then go. All right. So I want you to go to the Salvation Army. I want you to go to Goodwill, and I want you to pick up a wrench, right? I want you to go ahead, pick up a wrench, and take it to the Cleveland Museum of Art. I want you to see. I want you to see what you get. And if you get $3 million, I'm killing everybody.
I'll give you a perfect example.
Okay.
I don't know if
Give
you
me a
kept up
perfect
with this.
example.
Look at. I need you to search Virgil White on Google. Everybody's watching, including y'all. On all the shoes that he came out with, they call them the Off-White collection. He's wrote random words and put an orange like bracelet type thing around it, and called those revolutionary. And he charged thousands and thousands of dollars for those shoes.
Ooh,
It's
motherfucking
abstract.
shit.
People buy those. It's abstract. That's what it is, dude. I understand it. Would I pay $1,000 for some shoes? No, but I understand. I understand what he's trying to do.
Okay, so have you heard Arthur? As according to Amber Reyes 1987, Arthur Granson is interesting. So I don't know who this is. So I'm gonna look him up right now. But to the shoe.
Why you doing that? Amber, I know you're listening. I know you're watching. We need to get you on the show.
Oh my God!
I want to hear your take on this, not just through the comments. We're gonna get you on this show, on this podcast. No worries.
Well, if some people wasn't late to the topic chat, we would have talked about how we was trying to get people to come in and guest stars.
I was eating, sir.
You always eating something.
Alright, so I'm looking at this guy's stuff.
Calories at work. That's why.
I'm looking at this guy's stuff, and there's story into it, so I guess it can pass. It's different. Is it my?
You don't see our vision. That's why you hate it.
Huh? Anyway,
That urinal was abstract.
No, it wasn't. It was
urinal.
bought. It was bought. No, he didn't make a urinal. He didn't find he went to a thrift store. He paid He paid $30 for a urinal and said, "You know what? I'm gonna need some $1 million right now. I haven't made $1 million in a good minute, so I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna write my name on it because it's my brand name. I'm gonna go ahead and write my name on it, and I'm gonna put this down. and the man got money for it. What?
He's a smart man. People understand.
He's smart
his
because no. He's smart because he's good at bull crapping his way through stuff. That's what all these artists are. No. That's what all these artists are.
Let me get this out there. What about the artist that painted a white painting white, and it's worth a few million if I'm right?
Yeah. Okay. So what he's referencing is white square on, I think it's white square on white canvas, or square on white canvas, something like that. It is by Mr. I can't remember the name, but this is an artist. And it's in like.
You waiting on you, Ben?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you alive?
No, I died. I'll leave.
Well,
He's referencing an artist who did a piece on this.
Ready.
All right, he did a piece on the differences of color, and one of them was a white square on a white canvas, and you could like see the square like it was white, but it was a different shade of white on the white canvas. I forget the artist who does it. I can actually look it up right now. We try to do fact checks on here. You know, we try to keep all of our...
Because that was retarded, and a white square on a white canvas is...
It's abstract. You just don't understand it.
So if I take a white square...
No, I understand it.
Canvas,
See, here's the difference. Here's the difference. I understand it. I wrote papers on it. I literally took classes on these things. You know, I did presentations on it. But hold on. You can understand what bull crap is, but you are still justified in saying it stinks. No. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? You can understand bull crap, but you are still justified in saying that it stinks. you get what I'm saying? You can go ahead and understand it all you want, but I'm not going to pretend that this is like this mind-blowing or this like masterpiece of work, because it's not. You know what you did? You drew a white square on something and asked me for $1 million. That's an insult. We have to fight. No, we have to fight. We have to fight.
Yeah. If I go right now, paint a white square on a white canvas and don't make $1 million, I deserve to shoot somebody.
Because you don't have the vision.
No. I have the vision. I have the vision.
I don't believe me. I got the vision.
Yeah,
Amber, what do you have to say about this?
Okay. What you got?
Yeah, I said Amber.
Oh, okay.
See?
So,
y'all girls.
all right. So, Amber Reyes 1987 says, "What is your intake on Picasso? And have you seen the upcoming film coming up about him?" So,
I didn't know he had a film coming out.
I didn't either, but I was actually going to bring up Picasso after this, but since here we are, we're going to dive right into it. So Picasso is an interesting character to me. His work passes the test of. By the way, Maxwell Destroyer, I am coming towards you. Be advised. So.
Do not get me killed.
So he's an interesting character for me to look at, because his works pass a test of effort and they pass a test of legitimacy, because like a lot of his works they're in the abstract field, but he also has a lot that aren't, you know. His drawings, if you look at some of his drawings, they're just like there. Him and his friend Baroque, both of them, they were like in competition with each other to find out who could do the best with like color work and texture work, those kinds of things in the paintings and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm not going to put Picasso on a pedestal, just like a lot of art historians do, because when you look at what he was doing back in the day, when he went to so-called go on his art excursions, when he left Spain, he went to France, and he was cheating on his wife with like this French woman, and he would draw this French woman. Oh, are we gonna? Did y'all just take the ammo? Okay.
I was not in there anyway.
No, it was something in there. Dude, he took somebody took the bullets.
I did.
Okay, but he was cheating on his wife with this French woman, and when he would draw, like he would go and draw, and paint like the scenes, and he would use this French woman as a model who, like I said, he would eventually start cheating on with, and he would draw her to be like pristine and like all extra, you know, like he put some work into it. And then when he went back to his wife, he would draw her like he didn't even care about it. And I found that one to be pretty interesting. He put this you know, the side chick on the pedestal, but his wife on the down low. But even then, he would drink. He was drinking, and he would smoke something. I forget what it was, but he was on drugs and he was on opium. So I'm convinced. I'm literally convinced, and this was all in the history books, too, because there's other artists out there who they was talking about who was getting high like literally all the time. So I'm convinced all the people of his time, the artists of his time, and the other people, that they was all just getting high. That's why Picasso's stuff looks so different, because if you look at like some of his his drawings, they're like modern masterpieces of work. But his like paintings of like, especially of like his like the French woman, his mistress, they was all extravagant, weird, different, like this abstract kind of deal. Not saying that that's bad or anything, but I'm literally convinced that he was high like half the time, just as much as half of all these other artists. It was high all the time. Just like when you get super high, you start to look at the world differently. You just be like, you know what? I like those stars. What if we could go to the stars? You just start talking all weird stuff like that. These artists was high. So I'm convinced that people, when they be making these weird like things, they was high when they was doing it. I'm literally convinced. And you not gonna get me to like go any other way without that. Without that train of thought. There's another guy, Jean Arp. He made a piece, it was called The Collage as According to the Laws of the Universe, or something like that. And what happened was, he was trying to make this piece. He was trying to paint a piece, but he couldn't get it to be the way he wanted it. So what he did, he got mad and ripped it up and destroyed it, and he was going to start over. And the pieces that fell on the ground, when he was like, you know, ripping the piece up, what he did was he was like, oh, look at that, and I'm gonna paint that because I think that that's interesting. So what he did, he painted a whole bunch of blue and gray squares on the canvas, and that was the piece. It's literally nothing but just like a bunch of blue and gray squares on the piece. You can look it up. It's called Collage as I think I lost connection or something. I can't move, but it's called Collage as According to the Laws of the Universe. It's actually hilarious. So I'm convinced that while he was making this piece, he couldn't get it the way he wanted because he was high. And when he got high, he was like, you know what, that's pretty interesting. That's my take on these kind of people.
Smoke weed every day.
These people, they wasn't on weed, it was on opium.
That's that good stuff.
That's
You can keep that one to yourself. I don't want that one.
It was on opium and heroin. That's what they was on.
Amber, next show you'll be on. Keep a lookout. Check your DMs on YouTube. You'll be on the next show.
You said check your DMs.
Isn't that what they call it on here?
I don't know.
I just called like YouTube message, but you know.
No,
Anyway, we might be on we might be on in a couple days. We don't really have a set schedule, not yet. But we're trying to work things out since this is the beginning of our podcast at Rank Productions here.
what? I mean, okay. Okay, no.
She says she'll let you know. How's that?
Oh, she'll let me know. Is she gonna take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours like normal females do just to get ready to go somewhere?
All right, you sexist pig.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Right?
Man,
That's exactly what you sound right now. You sound worse than me. Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead.
These will be my final words on it. I understand their vision.
I understand it too. I just don't like it.
Well, you don't have to like it.
I know. I don't.
Ooh.
I don't have to like it. I'm just saying that I don't. You can go ahead and get that if you want it.
You got that. I just want to try.
What is...
Who shot?
I didn't. Wasn't me.
But I look at art in many different forms. Like I'm about to be souped up tomorrow, and almost when I go out, but hopefully it doesn't rain. But that's a good thing.
In reference to you calling out Amber, she calls you out and says, "Are you only saying that to divert your insecurities of preparing yourself?" Oh shoot! Somebody shooting.
Oh,
I didn't want that. I ain't do that. I ain't do that. Don't shoot me.
I don't know where he is. I can't see him.
I don't know, but we ain't going that way.
Yeah, stay behind this shed.
But yeah.
No, I think it'd be a better discussion if you're on here. You know, you sound very confused.
Oh
You
my,
know,
very
maybe I can
confused.
open your eyes to some things about your own insecurities.
Oh my god. Anyway, divide. Okay, he's
Oh,
on
crap.
top, up top. Shoot. I'm down. I'm going behind the tree. Somebody get me up.
Where's he at?
He's up top of the building.
Go ahead. I don't.
But Amber says she's never understood modern art much. She preferred murals to cause. Get down. Just get down. Get down. All right, I'm right behind you. She never really understood modern art much. She prefers murals because they tell a very interesting story. Shoot. All right, let's go.
Ooh, snap! He messed me up. You gonna heal me, bro? Hey!
Where you at?
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about this other dude. Just circle around.
Here,
circle around.
I'll put a barrier up so y'all can so y'all can. Ow, I'm down.
Oh.
Dang, I died. But yeah, and I like that. Murals for the peoples, you know. You tell a story. It's good. You know what you're looking at. It's interesting. Yeah, y'all gotta make that move. Leave him. He died. Well, both of y'all die. Y'all ain't gonna make it. Ain't nobody gonna make it. Dang, you broke your legs. But yeah, I understand the abstract art deal. I understand all the other stuff. I just feel like I'm not going to put it on a pedestal. I have no reason to put. I know, that's what I'm saying. This is why I'm not. I'm not going to put it on a pedestal. I'm not going to call it good because I don't think it's good. I think it's like Jackson Pollock. If Jackson Pollock came up, so okay, do we know who Jackson Pollock is?
I have no idea who Jackson Pollock is, but high possibility we'll just research it later.
Okay, so have you ever seen a like the kind of painting that looks like somebody just literally splattered crap all over the place?
Yeah.
All the time.
Okay, that's a Jackson Pollock. That's probably what you've been looking at. So I'll send one. And I'm sorry, Amber, you're gonna have to look them up yourself. So
Yeah, she can do it on her own.
but
You ain't treating nobody special up in here.
Um, Jackson Pollock is this painter who goes with the pure abstract. Now they say, theory out there says that there's a methodology to what he does. There's a type of strategy to the way he paints and all that, whatnot. But I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. He's just another one of them people who I'm very convinced was literally high whenever he started painting and just decided to just go, and he looked at the clouds and said, you know what, I think that's a bird, but everybody else sees a string of a cloud. So yeah, he just slaps the paint everywhere, and that's what it is. And it's not supposed to be anything. He just calls it mathematical precision, or not precision, just mathematical art. Art in the random is what he calls it, something like that. That's what that is. Now, you can say all you want. You can go ahead and give me explanation. I will take a class on it. But I'm not going to lie to you and say that I still think it's good. Because I think that's crap. Because I can do the same thing in 5 minutes. Not saying because it was easy to do that doesn't make it art. I'm not saying it's not art at all. I think it is art. But I just think there are problems that arise when you try to make something more than what it is. You know. There was this group of guys. This was actually like a couple years ago. I think it was like 2-3 years ago. It was in Boston. It was Boston or New York City, one of those. It was a art gallery. People were at this thing. It was like a new release of some artist's new work, and everybody was looking at it, or a couple artists' new work, but people was looking at it. They thought it looked nice or whatever, and these two dudes thought that they was gonna pull a prank, and I was like, okay. So what they did was they put a pair of glasses on the ground, and they wanted to see how many people would come by and look at it as if it was an actual piece of art. And what happened was people thought it was like ooh, you about to shoot him. Oh, dang, he got him.
Oh my God.
Dang, he got him. I know he mad. But people thought that this was an actual, oh my God, people thought that this was an actual piece of art to be in the gallery when it wasn't. It was just like these dudes putting a pair of glasses on the ground and seeing who was dumb enough to go along with it, or naive enough to go along with it is probably the better word to use. And within like 10 minutes, everybody was like looking at it and like calling it sweet. It was surrounded by crowds. We had photographers taking pictures of these glasses and stuff like that. It was the most hilarious thing in the world. And that was a statement. That was a statement to society, to right there, just saying, this stuff ain't art. I just put a pair of glasses on the ground and you people were dumb enough to go along with thinking that it was actual art. Art is what you say it is. That's the moral of the story. And
Art is a
when
reflection of self. How the hell could some glasses on the floor reflect something that you've done?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's what you say it is. All it is, yeah. All it is. Nope. All it is how good you can explain your argument. That's what art is. That's what art is how good you can explain your argument. So you just argued the shoes man, the man who did the shoes, Virgil whatever his face,
Virgil Green.
Okay, Virgil Graham. No, I just did. I looked at his stuff.
He takes a lot of different shoes, and then he calls it the Off-White collection. You know, some people like them. I think some of them are nice. The wording on the side is kind of cool, and I mean, it just depends on the person. But I get where he's coming from. It's just his version of art.
Yeah.
He's a stylist.
But he's a fashions person, which is still in the arts field, but he's doing it
But that's
for
still art.
yeah. Oh no, I'm not just discrediting it at all. I'm just saying that
It
he's
sounds like you are.
no, I'm not. See, there's the difference. There's the difference because when I say this to a lot of people who are on the opposite side of the argument that I'm trying to convey, they always think I'm discrediting the person, the art or the artist. I'm not, except for people like Duchamp, you know, that I will discredit, and I actively discredit. But so Amber Reyes says she just looked it up, and the Pollock, and the only thing she could say is with the different forms of color places, you don't see the same thing twice.
Wait, what did she do?
She don't for the Jackson Pollock. You look at it in the different colors and stuff, you don't really see the same thing twice. There's always something different that you can look at, which is interesting, but still. But I'm not trying to discredit the piece. More or less, I'm trying to discredit the hubbub about it. Or I'm just saying that I don't think of it as absolutely legitimate. It's only minutely or minimally legitimate. It passes the test only because it fits the criteria. It doesn't pass the test with flying colors. It just passes it because it is classified as this, but it doesn't pass the test of legitimacy, is what I'm trying to say. And a lot of people have problems understanding what I'm trying to say when I say that, you know. Because I'm not discrediting certain people. I'm just saying, especially with these days, with modern art, it is what you say it is. And what you say it is can only be proven, or not proven, but only can be accepted as what you try to accept it as.
Henceforth, upside down toilet is only art if you say it's art. We all know it ain't art.
Yep.
But if you say it's art,
no, it's not.
art.
No, it's not. Then go. Okay. Then go to McDonald's. Go to McDonald's. Go to Sears. Go to any and every store, or go down the hall in your own house and look at the piece of art. Look at it.
Pictures of it. Show everybody how good it is. Make $1 million off of it.
As you die right now, I will.
I'll look forward to those pictures.
Hey, y'all keep getting like he killed himself too, so I consider that something. But yeah, I think I'm not gonna go ahead and pretend that this man and his urinal are pieces of legitimacy. I'm not. There's no way you can do that. That's like saying it like crap smells good. When you go to the farm and a cow or a horse or whatever animal you working with here craps, you're like, oh, this is crap. It's you know it. You know it is. This is crap. This is only crap. And you say that it smells good. You need to stop lying to yourself. No animal craps fragrance. Unicorns don't exist. Not anymore.
Understand that it is crap.
Yeah. And you are okay in saying it. There's nothing wrong with saying, huh?
I'm asking her, does crap smell good?
I'm gonna have to pause my podcast. I'll be back.
You know, now that the loser's gone, let's get the real chat started.
Why the loser though?
What you talking about? What is this?
Nah.
Y'all just don't understand. abstract art. That's what it is. Especially
We understand abstract
watching
art.
right now.
Just what you were saying, this was pretty.
Oh my god,
pretty
that's
bad.
nice. Hey, come to this field.
No, I'm not leaving my field so I can die with you. So I'm
No,
gonna continue
like
to.
they got these stones that give you powers.
Do you want me to leave the safety of
No, I'm
my
just saying,
area?
it could possibly help you out.
I don't want to
You-
possibly get helped out because I'm alive right now.
It's these stones that give you powers, though.
Right. But so as I was saying, so I'm gonna continue on the art thing because I don't know if what exactly did he do. So I don't know if he like completely just like ended it or what. And I'm gonna say that
Alright, everybody, I apologize for the untimely conclusion to this live broadcast, but it seems that I unfortunately have to stop broadcasting for the moment in time being. We will be back in probably 2 days next time around. So in contrast, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Come back again.